Hello everybody, good evening. So we are back on our previous topic where we have closed the session. So we are talking about the bidirectional concept. And you see, let me revise what we have done till now. We have configured the LAN 2 static route on the router 1, whereas the LAN 1 static route on the router 2, so that we can achieve the bidirectional. You saw, if you are not doing so the router 1 able to ping the gateway because router 2 know about this disconnecting. Router 1 as a source become this interface. That's why he has got the response. But the LAN and behind the scene of this gateway, they are not able. As soon as the static route configured bidirectional fulfill, they are able. So let's understand what happened. So we have router 1. You can ask me the question you have. Let's understand here. This is connectivity having 12.x means 12.1.2. Agree guys, everyone on this till here you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is one subnet. Agree? Now
Yeah.
we
Yes.
have LAN, we have L1 LAN 1. That's a 192.168.1.x. Dot 1 will be this IP, dot 100 this. Agree? So we have second network or subnets. Agree?
Yes.
So router 1, because these two are connected subnet, they are able to see these two. Now come to the R2, where we have LAN 2, that is 192.168.2.x is dot 1. Dot 1 will be the 2 dot 100 will be PC. This is my third network. So total we have 3 network. But router 2 also know the 2 network about this network and this network. The error of what happened? R1 able to reach once I add this static route. I add the static route for the LAN 2. He is able to ping and get the response back. Right?
Yes.
How? How it's happening? But whenever the PC is pinging, they are failed. Right? That was the scenario.
Right.
What happened? The when R1 try to ping this gateway LAN 2, so source will be this IP and destination will be this. So because I have added the static route, he sent the packet. Let me go yellow. He sent the packet. Router 1 sent the packet R2 because you know where to send. Now reply packet goes as a destination this subnet because the source become the destination and the router to know this destination. This subnet is directly connected. But in the case of LAN 1, who is the source? Source is changed as a this. And R2 don't know about this LAN 1. Clear? That's why R2 not able to reply to PC. So as soon as you have advertised, means as soon as a static route you added LAN 1 in the routing. So we know where to send the packet, and this send to the packet on the R1, and R1 is directly connected to the LAN 1 or the carrier concept.
Yes.
So let's understand now whether 100 PC 100 is able to ping to PC 100. That's the, so we will do trace route and we will follow. Then we will use the different scenario where we can add one more router, the R3, and we will make the scenario as a complex if we have other connectivity, how static route, puzzle, and how complexity going to increase if we keep on adding the router. We will see the level of complexity. Once I will add R3, and you have to see how many route statically you have to call. And then we will go for the dynamic routing for upcoming classes. Why do you need the dynamic? Static routing is good for whenever we have a limited number of routers. Control them because of bad direction. But dynamic routing going to maintain this very smartly. There is a protocol which run, there is an algorithm play behind the scene, and they give the perfect and accurate result in the routing process. So today let me do the first part, end-to-end ping and trace route, or the route follow the route. Then we will add the R3 and next class. Once you add a static route R3, then what will be clear? Should I move to the testing part? Yes, any question?
Yeah, yes.
No, no, sir.
Okay, so so I'm going to configure this PC, the IP address. What will be the IP? 192.1 dot is the LAN 2, that's why I'm going to dot 100, and the subnet is slash 24, the gateway dot 1. I'm not considering DNS right now. So we will see the config, IP config, and IP config. We are able to identify the LAN 2 with their gateway. So let's ping to the gateway. First testing we have to do. I'm able to my gateway. Then we will think about beyond my. Wow! And congratulations, we are able to ping. We are able to get replied to my gateway. Now let's ping to the another gateway, another LAN gateway. That is nothing 1.1, because we have bad directional configuration. There is no issue at all. We are able to get replied from the, you can see the reply coming from 2.1, means that is my router 2, whereas I'm going to get the reply from 1.1 from router 1. That's help you to troubleshoot and understand where the nomenclature comes. By looking on 1.1, I can say this is router 1. Are you guys understanding or not?
Yes, Ashutosh.
Yes, sir.
Now let's ping to the 1.100, the PC. Now I got the reply back from the LAN PC. So let's do the trace result on 1. So can you see all three subnet you are able to see in your trace route? Are you able to see all three subnet or not? First subnet 192.168.2. Okay, this is first subnet. Second 10.0.12. Third is the LAN 1. This is the LAN 2. So means my gateway, I belong to the LAN 2. I passes through the my WAN. Then I reach to the LAN 1. Are you agree or not? Easy, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So please try to understand this, because once I will connect R3, you can see multiple WAN. See multiple WAN. In the means in the very advanced class, I will teach you GRE tunnel. There you will see that there is absolute remove the WAN connect LAN to LAN directory out of okay, those WAN going absolute. But this is very basic class. You are concentrate clear. So same way you can do. If you have any question, you can ask me.
No issues.
Going to ping 100. Have LAN 1 WAN activity. Okay, so let me connect R3 router 3 here. Then use challenge. So I'm going to connect here serial link. One serial link I'm active 2911. And let's see what we have. We have gig on it. Open this. I want to go for the, you can see there are lots of slots are available. You can add the HVIC 2T, that's called serial connectivity. Okay, I have to power off. Let's zoom in. Where is the power button? Here down. Off. Come off. One of the module. First mode. Okay. Now I'm going to down on this. Take it up. It's booting up. Meanwhile, I'm going to connect same way the modules. For this, we have to switch off the router. I'm going to switch off here. Zoom in. I switched off. I is two the same module is there. I connected the same way. I will connect the physical connectivity. Switch off 2T. The serial connected. Now it says off on, then booting up. Let's router 3 is ready. I will do dialog. No, want to self. Go to the config mode. Give the host name also. Save it. Command the taken. CLI. Now you are on R3. We are good. Now I'm going to go to connect the serial connectivity. You can see these are the serial connector. Okay, and let's Give the serial 00 connected to serial 00 and 001 connected to router 1001. So we have serial connectivity, we have completed this. Now I'm going to switch on all the routers. So already switch on. Let's do the configuration. So IP interface brief. So all the configuration gone. We supposed to, when we have power off, we have to save this topology. Let's do first save this topology. Let me save, otherwise we problem. Save as static. How do you save? Static. And then let's do the configure from R1. R2 file. R1 is configuration. Let's do what is the gateway. Guys, what is the gateway? Gateway is the serial gig 0/1 and IP address 192.168.1. That's the configuration. Understand why? Because I switched off without right command. Gig 0 IP address IP address 10.12.2. Sorry, going to 10.12.5.20. This is the LAN WAN, and I'm going to configure serial 0/0. No shutdown, and configure the clock rate 4000, or it will take 8000. Whatsoever clock rate you have to give. Okay, for DCE side you have to only up the D to configure clock rate, but it's a good practice to give the clock rate on CD. We already discussed. Then we're going to configure that the subnet going to be router 3 and router 2. So subnet will be 20.2, 255.255. We are done. Do write command and check verify status of IP configure. So IP interface. So we have configured all three. The LAN, you can see it's up, it's working fine for WAN due to the other connect. We are in router 1, going to configure router 1 as interface big 0/0 will go for the WAN technologies 10.12.1, because this is router 1. This subnet will go for this. Not shut down and the interface up in. And then we go for the LAN 2/1. Then IP will be the LAN content belong to address 192.1. dot 1.1. That's my gateway going to be and we will do no such. You can see my line also going up. Now we left with the serial /0/0/1 no shutdown your IP address 10 dot this subnet going to be the router 1 and router 3, that will be 13.1. I hope you guys understand the IP nomenclature as you class. So this is done from my side for this all three interface. So I interface brief. We have our same way we will configure for R3 and we will leave the today's class here and we're going to continue next class from here. So interface serial 0/0/0 is connected to router 2 and we will no shutdown and you can see interface F clock rate will give clock rate. Good practice to configure clock rate 120 hundreds, that's standard one, and go for IP address that will be 10.r3 and r2 that will be 3.3, then 255.0. Just all the IP table. Same way we will configure serial 0/0/1. The IP here it will is connected. R1 13.3 will be the subnet and we will configure the clock rate. Sorry, let's have configured. They are telling that have, and then let's our interface off and or up, and we will do the ping testing so that from R1 reachable 13.1. Same way 23.2 will be the R2. Wow, right? Save this properly. So guys, we have prepared. Please do this configuration preparation same way. Keep ready this topology. So next class we're going to see till here clear. You guys understand how I connected serial connectivity.
अच्छा, ये जो क्लॉक रेट डाला ना आपने 128, वो किस से डालते अपन?
Okay, serial. What is the difference between the? That's a very beautiful questions. Very important. See, serial is a different technology where we have fast Ethernet. Fast Ethernet, we have parallel technology. Parallel means the bit in the bulk of bit they are coming in parallel. Means there is a bus. What do you mean a bus? There is a bunch of 8 wire connected. They send the data all parallel at the same instant of time. They can transmit and receive those. But in serial, what do you mean by serial? One by one. So means they will send the one by one on the clock rate. So you have to sync up with the clock rate. At what rate he can send, the other side what same rate he is able to receive. Okay, suppose he is sending one by one at every second 1000 byte. So other end they can receive every second 1000 byte. In their capacity, their clocking is same, otherwise the data will be lost.
जो
क्रिएट।
क्लॉक रेट होता है वो तुम्हारे लिंक के ऊपर डिपेंड रहता है या अपन कुछ भी डाल सकते हो?
नहीं, इट्स डिपेंड अपॉन लिंक। लाइक सबसे छोटा लिंक जनरली जो 64,000 क्लॉक का।
ओके।
तो बट नाउ डेज इज कमिंग हाई स्पीड द 120, but you can see minimum is 64,000 clock rate. Okay.
ओके, थैंक यू।
So this is the clock rate is a good practice to configuring. If you are working in ISP, you have to um, always define the clock rate by which rate you want to receive the data. So other end they're supposed to configure automatic. They're going to be clocking on. Okay. So this is so here next upcoming class we're going to see if one router is added. So we have from PC, this PC, they have two paths to reach this PC. Are you agree or not? This is the one path through R1, R2. One is R2, R3 via R1. This is the another path. So how static route? How much administrative work you need to do to define the plotting route or define the multiple route to reach a destination, and how you going to do failover between those two routes. Okay, guys, understanding? We will see next upcoming classes what's the use of plotting route and how static route be. If one this link is down, then how we going to this packet through this another route they will reach to them. Their connectivity no losses even though this link down. Once this link will off, they're supposed to resume this way. They're going to go faster of the. Okay. Okay, guys, we will see you in next class with the new concept that is called floating route. Means how do you do the failover, or you can maintain the multiple route in the same land destiny. Okay, see you next. Bye bye.